to Conversations with Deborah Franklin. Y'all, I'm so excited. I got folk in the studio. Tonight's show is going to be fire. See, the phones are already ringing. See, I got you. Get ready. You got the number. It's on there. It's on the screen. You got to call in because tonight, I know you got questions. And guess what? We might have an answer. So we'll be right back right after these short messages. Y'all, welcome back. And of course, you know I'm your girl, Deborah Franklin, America's #1 purpose and destiny igniter. Yeah, get ready, because if you have not figured out your purpose, if you have not figured out your destiny, you have got to jump forward. But so for tonight's motivational moment, we're going to talk about somebody that you probably already know, somebody that you've heard so much about, somebody that you probably you only get one story about this person. And then, but you know what? We're taking it a step further. And ladies, I need you to take notes, because tonight we are talking about Ruth. Yeah, every time you talk about Ruth, I know single ladies, I know y'all already think I'm getting ready to go to Boaz. But for the ones that know me, know I don't even like Boaz, because I tell everybody, why am I going to seek somebody and I don't even know what he looked like? All they say is he rode on a horse and threw down some seed. So I'm not looking for a Boaz, but I want us to talk about Ruth and Orpah. So many times Orpah, that's the other lady. You know, if her name was mentioned in the Bible, that means she had to have some importance. They both grew up in the same area. They both did the same thing. They both had the same opportunity, but one reached the destiny and the other one didn't. How many times do you feel like that you grew up in the same household as your siblings, and you looked at, hey, we got the same mama, same daddy, same household, same opportunities, went to the same school, same income, but it seems like they keep making the wrong decisions. Now, I'm not saying that Orpah made the wrong decisions, but let's look at her a little closely. Naomi told her, I don't have another son for you to marry. Go back home. Go back to what you know. How many of you are not reaching your destiny and your purpose because you keep going back to what you know? And it's okay for some of you. But some of y'all got to take on the spirit of Ruth and know that in order for me to operate in my purpose, in order for me to operate on my destiny, I have got to take a chance. Ruth took a chance by going with somebody. Yeah, she might have known her in her area. But to look at the place where they're going back to, they were going back to Judah. And how many of you know that Judah means praise? And maybe Orpah didn't have praise in her spirit. Maybe Orpah didn't have praise in her belly. Maybe Orpah didn't know what praise was. But for some reason, Ruth grabbed hold to the praise and knew that I've got to go on this destiny. I've got to go on this journey in order for me to ignite the praise that's inside of me. Because she knew that through praise, everything is ignited. Through praise, everything can be accomplished. Because when God gives you something that is deep down rooted in your spirit, rooted in your belly, and you know that that is intertwined with your purpose and your destiny, you have got to make the move. You've got to operate in the fear. You have got to operate in the unknown. You have got to operate and move. Because when you move, remember they had to go on a journey for her to reach her destiny and her purpose. Y'all, thank God for the journey. Thank God for the process. Because ladies, baby, It is your time. I don't care how many times we have said it. It is your time. It is your time to turn on the light switch, honey. Dust off that vision board, blow off that dream, and jump out and do it. It is your time. You have got to start remembering those things that have been laying dormant in you. And you keep wondering, I want to go forward. I want to go do this. I want to do that. Honey, it's your time. You have got to take the leap of faith and know that that leap of faith is not going to look like what you think it's going to look like. I promise you. I bet you're trying to figure that out right now. We've talked about purpose. We've talked about destiny. Now tonight, I want to ignite in you that spirit of jumping out and getting started. Don't be like Oprah. Don't have the same opportunities, be in the same place, and miss your destiny and your purpose. All right, guys, we're going to be right back with you. We got everybody in the studio. Tonight's show is going to be fire. So I'll be right back with our first guest. See you in a few. right here is somebody I had the opportunity to meet last summer, and it's like, wow, it's been a year since I've seen her. Wasn't that last summer?
No, that was
summer before last?
October. It'll be 2 years.
Oh, well, y'all, I'm sorry. Here we go again. That's what I get. Y'all, see, now that's really sad. My whole mind is done. And I have none other than Miss Sharon Lucas. Y'all, she is an awesome woman. She has a book club, and she does a Black Readers and Writers weekend. Y'all, I was blown away when I showed up. And I was like, oh, okay, I got to get to know this lady. And plus, she has a love of something else that I like to do. She makes a pound cake. Some of them pound cake. Yeah. We had to share stories because I was telling them about one of my segments that I do. It's called Recipe Diaries. And I would show them some of my little breezy recipes that I would be scared to lose. Well, Miss Sharon, tell everybody about you, what you got going on.
Well, I make pound cakes, obviously.
That right there made her a perfect guest on Conversation, Daddy.
I am retired, a retired sales professional, an author, a book club leader, and the founder and host of the Black Authors and Readers Rock Weekend.
And what made you do this weekend? Why is this so important to you?
Because Black authors are underrepresented. They need as much exposure as we can possibly give them.
Right, and you know, you said something that's really, I hear all the time, but why do you think Black authors have such a hard time with exposure or getting out there as far as mainstream goes?
I don't think they have, no, I won't answer it that way. What I will say is we are only 15% of the population. Think about that. When you only have, when you're competing with 85% of the population in terms of writers and reading, black people read white. White people do not read black.
Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
We will buy James Patterson.
Yeah.
But they will not buy Victoria Christopher Murray unless she knows them personally.
Wow.
So we really have to educate our people to be readers.
Now, my question would be, you said about Patterson, and you said, what's the other young lady's name?
Victoria Christopher Murray.
Okay. Now, my question is, what's the difference in writing? Maybe she doesn't write in the genre that I like. So how do we compare the two?
Well, you might not compare them, but you would certainly compare Pamela Samuels-Young, who is an NAACP Image Award winner, who writes mystery and suspense. You would certainly compare her with John Grisham or Patterson. But it doesn't matter because they're not buying her the way they're going to buy the other authors.
Well, do you think it's because of the advertising dollars? Because, I mean, it's like, it seems like we all have the same opportunity, or do you think because it's still that good old boys club in the publishing market? Again,
I'm going to not answer you exactly as you asked. Because I'm me.
Just tell us how you really feel.
How I really feel.
Because on Conversations, we have a conversation from the heart. We want to talk. We want to get to the nitty gritty.
Okay. Well, when you talk to a white writer who tells you she doesn't need to advertise, okay, she has a following. And when her book goes out, she knows in the first 2 weeks she's going to sell 3,000 to 5,000 copies because she has 3,000 to 5,000 followers. And you have an NAACP Image Award winner who can't get 50 reviews on Amazon.
Wow.
It's not about the dollars, it's about buying. Because right now in the publishing world, nobody has the advertising dollars.
Right.
They're just not doing that anymore.
Now, you said something that's really key. A lot of times, and I'm a Black author. Yeah, y'all, I'm Black. Did y'all know that? I'm not, did y'all, I'm sorry. And so my thing is that a lot of times I feel like I have a large Black audience, but why do you think our Black buyers won't give us reviews? Now, they'll tell us when they see us, oh, girl, your book was the best that ever did it. Oh, you did all that. But
and I'm going to review it as soon as I get home.
Thank you. Please and thank you. And then, but it never happens. But why do you think you won't review?
I think we're intimidated. I think
Okay.
that there is a lot of intimidation, that a lot of blacks just don't feel that they write well enough to write a review. When the truth is, you can just simply say, I read the book, I liked the book.
Exactly.
It had good characters. It doesn't have to be a book report.
Exactly.
Okay? It can be a couple sentences, but we are intimidated.
Okay, and then and I know this has absolutely nothing to do with what you do, but how as authors can we start to change the mindset of our readers? Because clearly people are buying our books.
Yes.
Well, they are buying them, but how can we change the mindset of having them to write the reviews? I know most authors, they're scared to ask for it. But I know that's like step one, authors. You need to ask for the review. But what's our next step?
They're really not afraid to ask. We just don't do it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know any way to dress that up. We just don't do it. And right now, Amazon has started to remove reviews. Are you aware of that?
No.
They are following readers and authors. And if they think that you and I have a relationship,
wow,
and I've written you a 5-star review,
right,
they're going to remove it.
But you know what? I kind of like that in a way because especially when you let's just be real. You know, everybody got haters. I don't care who you are, what you are. When you get somebody that hates on your book just because they want to give you a negative review, I kind of like that because then from that perspective, not from the positive perspective that my friends gonna tell me I'm good. They better. But I also like my friends that tell me that was something that's mediocre. But I also don't like it when people hate on another author just because they don't like the success.
But those aren't the reviews they're removing.
Oh.
They're not looking at what is being. No, they're not looking at what is being said in the review. What they're looking at is, I'm your sister, and I said that. You know, it was a really, really good book, and it should have really been 10 stars. That's really what they're looking at, that you and I have a relationship.
Wow.
So you can write a nasty review, and I guess it can be taken down, but those are not the reviews that they're taking down necessarily.
Wow. That's just interesting, to say the least. Because as an author, and you're an author, and you're with the publishing house, correct?
I am.
And which publishing company are you
Brown
with?
Girls.
Brown Girls.
Yes.
All right. So for those of y'all that don't know who Brown Girls is, tell everybody what Brown Girl Publishing is.
Brown Girls Publishing is a boutique publishing company that is owned by Victoria Christopher Murray and Rashonda Tate Billingsley, both of whom have written 30, 40, 50 books themselves. They also have a publishing contract with a major publisher.
Awesome.
But they opened up this publishing company to give authors a chance who would not be picked up by a mainstream publishing company.
My hat goes off to them because I've seen their roster. They have a lot of good writers that are on, and I just, it's just amazing to see the type of books that they are publishing. And a lot of times people, they say, well, why you got to be black? Why you got to this? I'm like, well, sometimes, and yes, 2017, sometimes we still got to say we black so people would know.
That's
how
true.
do you feel about the black label when we go out?
Well, one of the best reviews I got for my book, the young lady ended it by saying, I really love this book, but I wish Mrs. Lucas had not made it so black. And I thought it was interesting because my book is about how black authors and readers can get together, how we can put on really good literary shows, how we can make our book clubs work for us. So it was about us.
And there you have it. So it's about us.
Yeah.
So, y'all, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back with you. And when we come back, she's going to tell us about BAR.
Okay.
All right. back here with Miss Sharon Luke as well. Miss Sharon, tell us about BAR. You got some it's coming up, y'all. So if you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you need to get your tickets. But tell us, why should we even be interested in this weekend?
You should be interested because we are going to have a really, really great time. That's the first thing. She'll be there.
Yes, I'll be there, y'all.
BAR is a 2-day networking conference for readers and writers. We bring in new writers, emerging writers, experienced writers from all across the country. We bring in, this year we will be celebrating Lolita Fowles will be our keynote speaker. Lolita is a screenwriter and producer coming in out of California.
Wow.
On Friday night, we're going to have what I call Men in Literature. It's very easy to fill an author expo with 30 women.
Yes.
Because female writers far exceed male writers. But we're going to have 4 men who are going to talk with us about their writing journey.
Wow.
Brian W. Smith, Victor McLaughlin, Keith Thomas Walker, and Blacktop. And they all write different genres.
Awesome. And what kind of genres could we expect from them?
All.
Ooh,
I mean, a really good variety. Suspense, romance, general fiction. So you're going to have a lot to choose from.
Okay, so are these men dull? Because, we don't like no dull men.
Oh, no, I don't have dull men.
Yes!
Okay.
Because I think okay, y'all, I'm not asking because I'm trying to find a man. Well, no, maybe I am. But I'm asking because isn't this the segment that I'm supposed to be hosting with them?
Yes, she is going to moderate that segment, so it should be off the chain.
It's going to be lively because y'all already know I'm a comforter juggler because we're going to have all kind of fun. They going to let conversations loose at BAR. So tell us, what else do we have to expect with BAR?
Well, we're going to start that afternoon, which is Friday afternoon, September 14th. BAR will be held at the Harborside Hotel in Oxon Hill, Maryland.
Wow.
Refurbished, but really, really nice hotel that runs free shuttle to MGM and the Tanger outlets. You're close into D.C. if you want to go to the African American Museum. Just a lot for people who will be traveling into the event.
Awesome. And this isn't your first time bringing somebody in from L.A. Because I know when I came to BAR, it didn't seem like it was 2 years ago, you had another young lady on from L.A., and I think I interviewed her. What was her name?
Lisa Renee Johnson.
Yes, Lisa Renee, she was awesome.
She is awesome. And if any of you remember the Black Book Club out of California that was put off the wine train for laughing too loud, mainly because they were black. She is the president of that book club.
Yeah. And she's an amazing author because
Yes,
I've read some
she
of her
is.
stuff and I interviewed her. So what else? We got Friday covered. So what else happens?
No, we don't have Friday.
Oh, we not
covered.
doing
No.
Okay,
Because
did y'all hear me being selfish? Like I was like I might as well talk about Friday.
we're actually going to start out Friday with several workshops that will touch on media. You're going to be doing one of those workshops on coaching.
Right. Yes, I'm going to be talking about media coaching, y'all. My love. Yes.
Friday is really about authors.
Okay.
How we can help authors to step their game up.
Right.
We will then go into a book club meeting with, I'm sorry, lost my train of thought there. You have to give me a minute. But we'll be going into a book club meeting with Tina McElroy Anza, who is our literary icon this year.
Wow.
Tina has been around a while, has written fabulous books.
And why would you consider her an icon? I didn't mean to cut you off, but what makes her an icon for BAR?
Well, you look at writers who have done it all.
Okay.
Who have written award-winning books, who are teaching, writing, and that sort of thing, who has her own publishing company.
Wow.
But then 2 years ago, we recognized Donna Hill. Donna Hill has written 75 books, all in the romance genre.
Wow.
She's also a professor of English in New York. And so we're really looking for people who have been around a while.
Wow. That's a while.
It is.
I got excited when I finished 2. So 75, I'm like, oh Lord. That's amazing. So what else can people be looking for?
Well, on Friday afternoon, after the Men in Literature, we will have a reception, and then we're just going to party. Now, during the afternoon, for the first time, this is
Okay.
new, we will allow authors to sell their books. We normally only have the Author Expo on Saturday morning.
Right.
But this year, we'll have the Book Expo open on Friday evening, too.
Awesome.
So that should be really helpful for people who only come on Friday.
Right.
Because you can buy a ticket for Friday, for Saturday, or for the weekend.
I say come the whole weekend, honey, because that way there's a lot going on. What else y'all got going
And
on?
stay at the hotel because it has a bar and a restaurant.
Oh,
That's really nice.
Sounds like fun, honey.
Okay. Saturday morning, we'll open up with the Book Expo, and the workshops and panels that morning will be geared to readers.
Okay.
You're doing one of those. I mean, I don't know how I got all hooked up with her, but anyway.
I know.
And you're
Well,
doing-
actually, that one is going to be with myself and a few of my co-hosts.
Absolutely.
Because for those of you who don't know, I'm also one of the co-hosts on the show called The Tea. And The Tea is an online book review show.
Yes.
And my co-host, and I think Dina is watching with us tonight. So she's watching, so she wanted to check out what Barbara's doing as well.
Okay.
So I think the whole cast will be there for that set.
Yes,
that
they
session.
will. And then the second workshop will be a teaching workshop for people who are interested in writing how to get started with Donna Hill
Oh, that's amazing.
and Renee Flagler.
Okay. And now who's Renee
Ren-
Flagler?
Renee Flagler is an author out of New York
Okay.
who is kind of a writing partner and a teaching partner with Donna.
Okay. That sounds like we're going to have a load of fun, a wealth of
Absolutely.
knowledge. So, guys, the ticket price is,
$150 for the weekend.
that's all?
Yeah. I
Yo,
try
you
to keep
can't-
it.
You can't beat that because most of these seminars, what people don't realize, you're getting 2 days of all this wealth of knowledge. You're probably going to meet authors that you never would have thought you would meet before. And there's only $150.
Yes.
Normally these writing workshops just for one day is $250 or more. Because I
That's
had
true.
one offered to me and I was like, y'all, we can't do that one, not today, honey.
Well, I try to keep it affordable
Mm-hmm.
because I want people to come. I want you to meet authors. I want you to meet those people who write stories about people who look like us.
What a concept. Y'all, I just want to see y'all there. If nothing else, y'all got to come see me. Y'all know I'm selfish. Y'all know I'm selfish. No, but in all honesty, y'all need to come out and support Bar because they put a lot of work into this. I've been there and it's an amazing event. And you get to meet people, and most of the authors, they are willing to talk to you. You can come take pictures with them. You can talk to them. They'll autograph your books.
true.
You get to mingle with people and get to see them and ask them questions. Because I know I like to ask, so why did you really have him do this? And why that girl had to be so nasty? Because I kind of liked her. So you get to ask questions about the characters as well with the authors.
And I have an announcement to
Uh-oh,
make.
y'all. Drum roll.
You want to give back.
Right.
And so what I'm hoping and what I'm announcing tonight is anyone who has already bought their ticket to Bar,
Uh-oh.
anyone who will buy their ticket before August 15th, their names will go into a drawing for 2 free tickets for 2019. That's all you have to do is buy your ticket, and we're going to give away 2 free tickets to Bar 2019.
Okay, y'all heard that first here live on Conversations with Deborah Franklin. The contest has just been announced. We will make sure that we're running. If you have until what day?
August 15th.
August 15th to get your ticket to Bar to be entered into a contest for next year. So what better way to set it all, honey? That would set it all. You buy one ticket and then win for next year?
Absolutely.
That's amazing. So, guys, you heard it first here live on Conversations with Deborah Franklin. Go get your tickets and know that you will be entered into a contest, but you only got, 2 weeks? 3 weeks? 4 weeks?
That's a month.
August.
Yeah,
You gave
August.
them 30
I'm
days?
giving them 30 days.
Did y'all see me? Yeah, that's 30 days.
Okay.
I don't have 30 days. You got 30, that's 2 or 3 paychecks. So you ain't got no excuse. She might even let you put it on layaway. I'm
Nope,
just saying.
not doing that.
No
I don't do layaway.
That means So that means, baby, you got to have that 150 on that card. Go to Eventbrite, purchase your tickets for Bar this year for 150, so you can come out and hang out with Miss Sharon and all the authors and readers for that weekend. If you can close out with one thing, what would you want to tell the listeners?
Read.
I love
There
it.
is nothing you can do if you will just read. Reading is the basis of everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't read, you can't do your math problems.
You cannot.
There are just so many things that you cannot do unless you are a reader. And if any of you, especially the young people who are sitting here, if you have any thoughts of becoming a writer, the best writers are the best readers.
Yes, indeed. Hey, she said it best. All right, guys, go out, grab your book, and let's start reading. We'll be right back with our next guest.
Okay.
everybody, y'all. We are back. We got a group in the studio with us. Y'all already know I have designed conversations to be a platform for indie artists, for people that are just starting out, because a lot of times all they need is that one chance, that one time to get recorded, to be on tape, to have somebody see it. And I would love to be able for somebody to say, hey, I got my start on Conversations, or I got discovered from what I did on Conversations. Yeah, I'm trying to boast myself. Yeah, of course I am. I'm going to ask for it. But hey, y'all, we're going to introduce to you Capital Kids. Am I saying this right? Yes. Yeah. Am I saying this right? Yes. Okay, you better be glad about your name, child. You're supposed to have some energy, because I got energy, and I haven't even had but one cup of coffee today. So can you imagine me with two? They laughing at me. They don't think I'm serious. I am really hyped up. So why don't y'all introduce and tell the people who you are?
Well,
See, I see who the leader is. Come on, sugar.
my name is Faden Stover, and I've been with the Capital Kids about like 5 years.
All right. You're going to have to pass that mic on. You can't hold it, boo.
I'm China. I've been in the Capital Kids for 5 years.
Okay, China got on the bad glasses, y'all. She already knows she a superstar. Come on, superstar.
I'm Tati. I just recently joined the Capital Kids. I've been here for about a year.
Awesome.
Hi, I'm Isaiah. I'm in the Capital Kids. I've been here for about 2 years.
Okay, good stuff. So what is Capital Kids? What does that mean?
The Capital Kids is a group of young children who dance and sing, mostly sing about like nutrition, education, all that stuff.
Oh, nutrition.
Yeah.
Y'all gonna be telling me what I'm supposed to eat? I did eat some spinach last night, so I think I'm good on the nutrition. So what y'all gonna be telling us? What to eat, what not to eat? Cause I still like McDonald's. Give me a 2-piece. Oh no, that's not McDonald's. That's KFC. A 2-piece and some fries. Something. Come on. So what does that mean? Y'all singing about nutrition?
Like not just about nutrition, like we like have songs that kids are like we have songs that teaches kids lessons about life.
Okay, I like it. So what else? So why do you want to be in? Why do you even want to be in this group? Since you the newbie.
I want to be in this group because I like to spread positive vibes to, children like myself, like people of my age group. That's why I'm here.
Okay.
And I do that through music. That's why I like to be here.
I love it. So what is y'all's age group? How old are y'all?
14 and 16.
14. So that puts y'all in high school? High school? Everybody in high school?
I'm 13.
You not in high school?
13.
You 13, boy. You mighty tall. Where your mama at? Po thing. Let me pray for her right now, because that means she got to come off some coins. What size shoe is that? A 15? Y'all pray for the mama, honey, because she going through. I already know she going in with the 13-year-old this big. But y'all are all middle school and high school. So what makes y'all great?
We're leaders.
That's a great answer. I want to hear from Papa on the end. What make you great, or make you great in this group?
Because we practice, we learn, we inspire people.
Yeah, he's so cool. We practice, we learn, we inspire people.
And we just do what we do to get out of the hood.
Get out the hood. What you trying to say? You a hood rat?
Nah.
Oh, okay. I just wanted let me know, because you don't look like no hood rat up in here. I'm like, you dressed to the nines. You don't look like hood rat. So, but what are you trying to say? That you give a positive message to let people know that they can make it no matter of their circumstance?
Yeah.
Okay, that sounded good. Yeah. I try. So, because look, by day I teach English in high school, so trust me, I understand where you're coming from. So, what are y'all gonna perform for us today, and why is what you're gonna perform important?
You're asking what we are going to perform?
Yes.
Well, we're going to perform a dance, which is actually a mix of all our songs that we've been doing. Not all of them, but our newest ones.
Oh, okay. Because I was saying, Lord, we ain't got that much time. Y'all trying to take me into a 2-hour show. All right. So, but why is it important what y'all are going to do? Because you said it's going to be a medley. It's going to be something. Why is this important? What is the message that we're going to be hearing from you today?
It's just going to be positive. Like, it's a very innocent, positive situation that we have going. And it's important because we're just like any other kid out here, but we just have a higher, there's more that we do that others don't, and we just want to show people that we're just like any other kid. We just have more access to other things.
You said something that I love to hear, and that's access. Because a lot of times kids your age don't realize that they do have the access to do whatever they want to do, whatever their dreams are. So after Capital Kids, where do you see yourself going?
Well, I can only speak for myself. I see myself as an inspiration to other people. That's what my main goal is to do coming out of Capital Kids.
Okay, and you?
I see myself as a professional dancer, show my passion, my desires through dance.
I love it.
I see myself in the league.
Lead of what?
I say league.
League? What league? There are several.
Basketball.
What position?
Point guard.
What's that Bugsy? What's the other dude that was in pro that played? Cause you not that tall, boy. Bruh.
Muggsy Bogues.
What's his name?
Muggsy Bogues.
See, I knew it was somebody. So you trying to be the next Bugsy Bowles?
Something like that.
Okay, all right. See, I remember a little bit. Y'all got to give me at least a E for credit.
I see myself as an actress.
Okay, you already got the glasses, boo. Walk in it. Yeah. Walk in it. Well, y'all, you have heard what they got to say. Now let's get ready. After the break, we're going to come back and they're going to show us what they talking about. I'm excited. Get excited because we getting ready to hear from the Capital Kids in a few seconds because I'm just excited about what I love to see our young people that have a vision, our young people that already know their purpose and their plan, and that are getting ready to step out in what they're doing, and they're operating in exactly what they're doing. So, y'all, I don't even know what else to say. I'm just excited. I'm just overjoyed. I can't wait to see what they have. We'll be right back after these messages with the Capital Kids. All right, y'all, we are back with the Capital Kids, and one of their members just showed up, and we couldn't keep the show going, and then you automatically saw somebody pop up, and we didn't get a chance to have her introduce herself. So tell us, who are you, honey?
Hi, I'm Treasure Joy.
And how long have you been a Capital Kid?
For 4 years.
4 years? Yeah. Why is this so important to you?
Because I have a vision of being a singer, and I think that Capital Kids is a way to lead me to becoming a singer.
Oh, well, y'all heard it first right here, so y'all better be on the lookout. So we're gonna take another quick break and come right back so they can get set up. But I couldn't have her just walk in and we didn't tell you who she was. So give us about 30 seconds and we'll be right back with you. Hello? 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 You're on the air, caller. You had a question, comment? We don't do haters. Just we got a question or comment. We love you too. All right, we can't hear you, so we're going to have you hang up and call back. All right about that. Thank you. All right, y'all, we are back here. No, I'm not a Capital Kid, but the Capital Kids are here live in the studio. You see, we've had to rearrange some things, so I don't have to take their time. Hey, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Make sure you like, share, and comment, and tell us what you think of the Capital Kids.
Somebody tell me who wrote this note. I wanna know, I wanna know, I wanna know. Somebody in here got a crush on me, but I couldn't tell you who it is. Somebody must really got love for me, 'cause they wouldn't have left me this gift. What's your name? Wanna know, how am I supposed to know? How am I supposed to thank you now?
Somebody left me these roses with a note with no name on it. Now I can't even focus, 'cause I still don't know who wrote this note. Who are you?
Tell me who are you?
Who are you?
Tell me who are
Who
you?
are you?
Tell me who are
Who
you?
are you?
Oh, I don't know who wrote this note.
What you really looking for? Can I ask you what you really look for in the mirror? Is it someone who will hurt you more? 'Cause lately you've been looking in the bottom of the barrel. Is it someone who will put your feelings first? Or someone who gon' put red in your purse? Or someone who look better than the first? Or someone who gon' treat you even worse?
I don't wanna see you hurt no more. I just wanna be the one that you're searching for. 'Cause I will give you my heart, my trust from the start. So take down the guard that's still in your heart. And baby, I promise I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. Say, do you like this? Say, do you like that? But I'm not one of them. I'm not one of them. Yeah. I'm not one of them. Say, do you like this? Say, do you like that? But I'm not one of them. They call it violations. The ref was in.
Ball out!
I think I bought too hard. They call it violations. The ref was in. I think I bought too hard.
What they looking at my plays for? They try to play the two a little later. They see me, boy, that's what I'm made for. Jump shot, in they face, homes. I'm riding foreign just to buy some foreigns. Designer touring, they bout finding Jordans. I'm buying more than I can storage. Every time I get the ball, it's like I keep on scoring.
I don't even know if I'm passing. Every time I throw him in, I say just cash it. Make these boys say it wrist magic. Said he wants a bump in the car, you can have it. Hey!
A diggy 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 do, a diggy 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 do, a diggy 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 do, a diggy 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 do. Now walk the beat, a diggy 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 do, a diggy 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 do. Lock it, lock it, lock it. Lock it in the pocket. lock it in the socket. Hey, you can't knock it. Hey, hey, so here I go again. Here I go again. To the show again. To the show again. Lock it. Lock it. I dig it, dig it, dig it up. Hey, hey. I dig it, dig it, dig it up. Hey, hey. I dig it, dig it, dig it up. Hey, hey. Now rock the beat. Hey, hey. I dig it, dig it, dig it up. Hey, hey. I dig it, dig it, dig it up. Hey, hey. You know this one is kind of funky.
Funky like a monkey.
Stupid like a donkey.
Stupid like a donkey.
Hey, hey, so here I go again. Here I go again. To the show again. To the show again. Lock, lock. I feel it. I love it. I feel it. Lock it, lock it.
Well, all right, we feel it. We are with the Capital Kids, and yes, y'all, we are at the end of our show. Thank you for tuning in to Conversations with Deborah Franklin, and y'all be back with us next Saturday, same time, same channel, and we can't wait to see you because you know what? The Lounge Boys are getting ready to come in, and they haven't even busted in, so I'm so excited. They didn't scare my poor babies. All right, y'all, love you to life. Peace out.